What's going on today, guys? It is Mike bringing you guys another YouTube video today. I wanted to make the video a little bit more quicker today because I'm not really feeling too good. My face looks a little dropped. I'm not doing too good. But I just want to make a quick video for you guys today. I wanted to do more testimonies today because people kind of like that. I think people like to see other than me or my brother's word of making a video. So I just want to dive into that. I want to just read you guys some more stories. I can't give them the names. I can't, you're going to have to go and look at it yourself. But I can honestly just, you can, because I don't want to give out their website because it's not even my website. So I really, really want to just do that today because I don't really have much to say today other than I'm still fatigued. I have heart palpitations still. My blood sugar seems a little low. I really need to go lay down. That's the main thing that's been going on. But I'm still doing the rickettsia, the Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever, and the Q fever. I'm still doing all three of those in the same day, full power, 5 minutes, auto channel. So, and I feel fine. Other than the fact that I look like a zombie, but other than that, I feel fine. I feel like I'm just going to be still motivated through the day. So let's dive into this. I found another story, more stories. It says Rife Machine Reviews. So it just kind of, as it did before, it kind of had more, it had a list of more people. So we're going to go to the first one because I want people to know that you don't need to just do it for an autoimmune disease or, cancer. It can do other things that people don't really realize, and they're just going to practitioners and getting medication and just thinking, oh, that's going to help me. But it's really, I don't think it's going to help much. So let's go. Let's find. Okay, diabetes. Holy cow, that guy wrote a novel. Okay. Let's see HIV. Oh, wait, where'd that guy's story go? Oh, here it is. Okay. I got checked for parasites since having the runs. My last viral load was way down from 90,000 to 23,000, which is a big drop and normally would not happen this way unless I went back on medication. So the machine is doing something. I then stopped using the machine on a regular basis. During this time, I think I also picked up a parasite, so I have been tested and will be getting the results back this week. I am now rifing again on a regular basis. I have something going on. I am interested in getting a quick turnaround time as I feel regular rifing is critical to me right now, especially since I am not on HIV medication and I have symptoms going on. Name. Oh, it actually said name withheld. So that's pretty good. Didn't have to, But anyways, let's go on with fibro. No, that one was kind of long. Let's do pet care. Maybe people have a dog that they just want to know about, but let's do a pet care because that's mainly on the instruction. It does have a pet care thing, but let's do pet care. Before I would put a video of myself doing a horse or an animal, I need to be informed about vet laws in the state of Texas. I recently used the Rife machine on my daughter's cat. It was losing hair around its mouth. The vet said it was a sign of an autoimmune disorder. I used track 2 for 3 minutes, and the hair after a week started to grow back. I also did a friend's cat who had infections from a fight twice on track 3, also for 3 minutes, and the wounds healed without antibiotics. I think a cat can only tolerate about 3 minutes. I regularly use the Rife machine on my horses for cuts. The fungal infection in the Marie's nose has required multiple treatments also. Well, that's pretty cool. I've never heard any reports on animals, so if you guys want to know more about animals, let me know. We'll check it out. Let's see. Okay, how about diabetes? This one's kind of a long one, so we'll probably just kind of end it after this one. But diabetes, short to my discovery and uses of the Rife machine, after the misfortune to come to this world and live for some 49 years with type 1 diabetes, is an amazing accomplishment. I have for many years of my life suffered the uses of insulin and its incredible side effects that are many to count by. Those that have the affliction know what I'm talking about. I called it my trip into the medication abyss. All we ever did in those years was to treat the symptom. No one ever wanted to address the real cause of the illness. Baning's invention of insulin was, of course, of a lifesaver, but it also was very temporary and a financial fest field for the pharmaceutical industry. 2 years ago on Easter Sunday in 2006, I suddenly collapsed with a severe heart attack that left me gone for some 8 minutes. I was lucky they revived me. Of course, it was the result of diabetes. Results that reflected the numerous years of symptomatic controlled syndrome of the insulin shots. World, I cried out enough. I went on a prowl looking for alternative ways to treat my illness, something that would not inflict weight gain and also could address my advanced neuropath in my feet and hands. Going through this jungle of promises, engaging world was an experience in itself, and exercise and money grabbing fruitfully. I don't even know what that means. I slept with a thing called due diligence. It became second nature to me, and suddenly there it was, the Rife machine staring at me and me staring back. I kept on reading. I virtually re-educated myself. I kept on learning and wondering about this thing called MOR. The more I read, this less I knew, but my diabetes was climbing again. I did not know as to whether I should try one of these Rife frequency instruments. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I can't read. I settled and visited the site of the laboratory of where they get the Rife machines at. They're coaching. So it basically says they're coaching. Down to the strange experiments. I soon after a few weeks of coaching found that I needed much less insulin than I normally had to administer myself. I kept on testing for results 5 to 6 times a day, and as I kept on with the Rife instrument treatment as prescribed, I found myself needing less and less insulin. I got scared, but I persevered. It has almost been a year since I started the strange unknown Rife treatment. The results are amazing. I stopped taking insulin altogether around January 2008. My readings are normal or close to normal, though I get the time spike forcing me into regular Rife treatments to keep the numbers down. These sugar numbers are down 5.6, 6.2, and I keep them down, and I do this mostly with the Rife technology. Quite impressive. My family physician and both my heart and internal medical specialists are perplexed like you would not believe. They are at loss, speechless to say that the least. At first they called me crazy. Now they are just curious and are finally asking questions. I simply tell them that I attribute my medical success to the Rife machine. I would never tell that to a doctor. It saved my life, nothing less. In the meantime, back at the ranch, I lost some 125 pounds and kept them off for several months now. I still have diabetes and will probably always have it. It might even kill me, but now I have a fighting chance without taking any of these chemical sludge I used to take. I'm clean, no more prescription drugs. That's the real message that I'm trying to get to people, is that you don't need to go to the medical facilities. You don't need to go to the Western civilization of medicine to get better. But I'm sorry I can't read, guys. I am really when you start rifing, you kind of have really bad brain fog. Well, if that's one of your herxing. And another thing too, I didn't really, and that's it for that video today. But the other thing that happens is, when I first started rifing, and if somebody's reading this that's doing their own type of experiments or their type of thing, just know that I've had really not big bumps, but they've been pretty weird bumps on my head. I can feel them very distinctly. It's kind of like the thing on the back of your head, except it's a little smaller. But it's all through my head. So I don't know if it's just doing something or something's just, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not, I'm just some guy trying to get better. So, but I leave this with you guys today. And I'm sorry I can't read worth crap. I hope my message is getting across to everybody. I'm usually a pretty good reader. But I'm really I've been losing my mind lately. So, but anyways, I leave that with you guys today on this beautiful Tuesday. And it is a month of rifing, by the way, a month past, which is amazing. Still, I think I'm making more progress than I have in the last 2.5 years in this month. So I honestly just would love just the support, and just any questions you have, just leave them in the comments and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. But anyways, I leave that with you guys today, and I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, bye.